Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Cheyenne Marie and this is my beauty channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking the time out to watch my video. You guys are going to love what I have to show you guys. Today, I'm reviewing Morphe's Fluidity Foundation. I'm so excited. I actually have it on right now and I've worn it since about total finish application. I've worn it since about 3 hours ago, or 2.5 hours. It was done around like 6:30-ish or whatever, and I'm in love. I'm really in love. Like, let me show you guys up close. So this is what she looks like, and she's real cute and everything, you know what I mean? It's a perfect match. I don't even have anything down on my neck and it still matches perfectly. That's how you know the foundation's good too, by the way, where it's like I didn't go heavy with the coverage. I had a very sheer coverage, you know. I made sure to use just a little bit at a time because a little goes a long way, guys. Don't overdo it, please, for the love of God. Don't overdo it. You don't need that much with this foundation, and honestly, 1 fluid ounce goes quick, so you don't need a lot. Like a few drops here and there, blend it out all the way because it does oxidize, so it will darken. Don't worry about it looking too light. It will deepen up later on. A little bit goes a long way. Blend it all out and you're good. Don't do it. Don't overdo it. I bought the matching concealer as well. I went into the actual Morphe store because online the shade matcher or whatever just didn't work for me. I'm looking at the models and I'm like, which one of these people is supposed to be matching me and my skin color? So none of them did it for me, so I had to go to the actual store, and thankfully I'm blessed enough to actually have a Morphe store nearby, because I know Morphe isn't everywhere just yet in the US. I understand that they're still kind of like branching out and everything, and not branching out, but I mean branching out as in having more locations. I understand that part, but I went to the actual Morphe store because I did not want to get it wrong. I did not want to look crazy, and I was surprised. The Morphe workers actually knew what they were talking about. In the store, I actually found 3 different shades that all could have worked for me. One was my ultimate match, one was my soulmate, so I bought that one. My shade is F4.20. and it's described as a matte. The foundation overall, it's supposed to be a full covered foundation that's 24-hour wear, sweat proof, transfer resistant, and water resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, and it's great for all skin types. That's something I want to address as well. When putting on my makeup today for the consultation at the Morphe store, they were like really recommending that you hydrate first because the foundation can get very dry. And watching other reviewers and other YouTubers talking about the foundation, I heard that dryness was an issue. Thankfully for me, I have oily skin, so being dry is not a problem. It's just being too much of it, you know what I mean? Too much oily is the issue for me. But hydrate properly first. I went in with my foundation, or no, not foundation, with my continuous setting mist from Morphe. The worker used that first, and then he went ahead and put in some other spray. But then I went in with the primer and the foundation routine and everything. I'm not gonna try to talk too much because my throat hurts. Like, this season, this rain in California, like, my immune system's too weak for that. But whatever. The primer itself is $9. It has a blurring effect. It's like a lightweight moisturizer. When applying it, I felt good. Like, I felt like I could honestly just go out and wear this and be done. Like, it did not feel like a normal primer. I usually use the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and it has a more silicone effect, versus this one was like water. It's more like a gel type of texture. I don't know how to describe it, but it was very lightweight, but very refreshing. So kudos to Morphe for that, especially when they know their foundation's already going to be kind of dry. They said, hey, look, if you stick with the program, if you use what you're supposed to be using, you're good. Now, the concealer I used, I highlight to I conceal to highlight and brighten my face. The concealer I used was C4.25 in soft matte. It's a warm undertone. It's very golden. And the foundation as well as a warm undertone. Like I have warm undertones, so I made sure I didn't want to be casket ready. I said no neutrals, please. And I didn't want to be too dark, but I feel like I'd rather be too dark than casket ready because, you know, when you wear a foundation that is neutral and you're not neutral, you don't want to look dead and gray, you know, or green. So I was like, no, you can hold the neutrals for me. But this is what it looks like, the concealer. Now it's probably a bit much. You'll never need this much, you guys. Like, for real. I should probably conceal my hand, huh? So, on my, not my hand, but my tattoo right here. Just so you can see how full coverage it is. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm trying to get this in a good angle for you guys, but right here. You can see it's very, like, in my tattoo, like, you can't even see it. Like, you can see very little of it. If I went in with the foundation first and then put the concealer on top, you wouldn't even knew I had a tattoo. Like, this is what it looks like, to give you guys a true look of it. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like. It's really cute. I really like the finish. I love the wear of it. Like I said, I've been wearing this since about like 6:30 or so, and it still isn't oily. I haven't retouched. The only thing I've added was more highlight and then more lipstick or whatever, but that's about it as far as touching up. For the foundation, let me open and show you guys, at least show you what it looks like. Cute little bottle. It's about 1 fluid ounce. Like I said, you don't need that much to go in with your whole face, and it's already full coverage, so you don't want to overdo it. I feel like a little bit goes a long way. You can build if you need to build up more product on your face, but start off small and then work up from there. That was it from what I got from Morphe. I was asking if I should get the, you know, I mean, I didn't want to get the powders and everything because I'm kind of iffy and skeptical on powders. Like, I like what I like, so I didn't get the powder, and I saw negative reviews on the powder, so I didn't do that. I'm going to use what I use here at home as far as, like, my powder and anything else, but overall, $18 pretty much with the concealer and the primer. That's not a lot. I'm not good at math, but that's like about under $40, if not $40. That's not bad at all. So I think it's definitely worth all the coins. I think it's definitely affordable, and it feels good, like I said, to be able to go into an actual store and to find my shade, and I didn't have to spend a lot of money on it. I didn't have to go spend 40 to 50 bucks on one foundation that's gonna last me about like a month if I use it every day or whatever. Like, it's a really refreshing experience. I say make sure you could go into a store. If you can go into an actual Morphe store, do that, so you can sit down, see it in the actual vanity lights they have, and see it with a, you know, expert who's familiar with working with this foundation, because you don't want to get the wrong shade and then you're bashing the product and everything. It's just, you don't know. You know, you're not educated on how to use it, so go to someone that does know how to use it. If you can't, for whatever reason, make it to the Morphe store, or if there just isn't one in your area, please, please, please watch YouTubers that you know for sure are your skin tone, skin type, someone that you're familiar with watching, someone that you've probably used before for another shade match. Make sure you go and watch their videos and go off of that, you know what I mean? I'm always skeptical on online shopping for foundations, but if that's your only other option, then I say do what you got to do, baby girl, because you got to make it work for you. But like I said, make sure you hydrate and prep beforehand. Use the right products. The setting powder they have, you don't necessarily have to use it. I've seen negative reviews on it. I used it today in store to kind of just seamlessly, you know, blend everything all together. But I mean, it's not like something you have to have. Mainly, we're trying the foundation and the concealer. I think for Morphe's first launch on the foundation line, this is everything. Like, I'm I'm living for it. Like, you're definitely gonna see me again real soon. Like, I'm telling all my friends, don't worry about it. But thank you so much, Morphe, for coming out with something, and y'all really did that. Like, I'm really impressed. Now, on the other side, I am not a deep skin girl. Like, I consider deep to be like Lupita Nyong'o, you know what I mean? Like, she's deeper skin tone, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely not that deep. So I think as far as like getting the brown skin girl shade range right, or the black girl skin tones right, I think you guys definitely could have expanded your rich and deep lines, and maybe even combined a few some way. However you guys are sorting it out, it's a bit it's a bit shady, because I'm not deep and I shouldn't be in the last spectrum, because there's other people before and after me that could be classified as rich and could be classified as deep. So, but I think off your first launch and your first time really trying a foundation, you know, product like this, Morphe, I think you guys did an awesome job. I'm all for you guys. I'm all here hyping you guys. I'm rooting for you. I'm in love. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video. Thank you for taking the time out to even trust my opinion. I really hope you guys are able to go out and buy these products. Like I said, please make sure you do some research beforehand. If you can go to a Morphe store, go to a Morphe store. Try it on in store before you spend your money. Like, please, if you can go to a Morphe store, go and do that instead before spending your money and before getting upset that it doesn't work for you because you went ahead and didn't want to do what you were supposed to do, and then now you over here looking deceased and casket ready. Like, no, we're not doing that in 2019. We're being smart shoppers in 2019, okay? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sitting here and letting me talk to y'all and show you what's real. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Love you. Bye.